As we journey on, we will sing this song for the boys in Royal Blue. Sorry, Bluenoses, Nick. How you doing, son?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, brother, man. Just welcome everyone to the show, and just buzzing, man. Absolutely buzzing. How you doing, Jay? You got the day off work, have you?
Now, I had a few people asking me yesterday when we was going to do it, and I was thinking about it. I felt guilty. So I've got to go to work tonight, so I ain't going to have time to do a night. Usually do it at 8 p.m, don't we, around that time on a night and that. But I've got to go to work tonight, mate. I've got like 5 covers to do. So I ain't going to have any time to do any of the phone-ins at 8 o'clock. I know it's early and I know people are working, so apologies if you can't watch it in that. But yeah, this is the time that we've done it because me and you have got a bit of time to talk and catch up and stuff, haven't we? So
we have, and the thing is, if you haven't got time, you're obviously working tonight. At least we're getting something out there for people to watch when they get back from work. So yeah, really appreciate it, Jay. Chris Donnelly said, thanks for becoming a member for Jay's channel as well, Chris. Anyone else still buzzing from last night? I've got bags under my eyes. I couldn't sleep. I was literally up all night, refreshing my Twitter feed. I was watching YouTube clips. It was just amazing. The game. We'll get into the game and that, but the atmosphere, the build up to it, was just so intense and we said it, didn't we, John, on numerous streams, how nervous. You was as well, about how nervous.
Feel it in the air, This is going to sound silly now, and people are going to look at me and go, "What the fuck is he on about?" But when when the weather changes, and they say that a thunderstorm's about to start, and there's a weird feeling in the air, it was like that, at the ground. It was like a weird feeling, I thought, oh man, the pressure's on here. It was a weird. A strange feeling. You knew that, obviously, it's a massive game. And credit to the Wrexham fans, mate, because they were brilliant as well, weren't they? They showed up. They were singing all the way, weren't they? Even when they was losing 3-2, they were still up. I was like, go on.
Yeah. Credit to the Wrexham fans. It was good. You said about I was nervous up until I got by the ground. I got in that ball and globe about. I think it's about 5 o'clock. Met a couple of pals, and I just suddenly chilled down. Do you know what I mean? I did, man. I just chilled out. Hi, Susan. I just chilled out, and I just thought, you know what? I felt a lot more confident, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if it's just being around Blues fans and the atmosphere. Again, another carnival atmosphere outside. Yeah. A lovely day, which I wasn't expecting. Do you know what I mean?
All round,
great, and we had a lovely sunny day. The night sky was beautiful. The scene was set, and it was just everything what it kind of what we expected, really. Do you know what I mean? In terms of the atmosphere, the big Hollywood, Tom Brady, David Beckham was there. All these big guys. But more importantly, for me, we turned up on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? And kudos to Chris Davis because he made some changes from the Wigan game that were quite bold, if I'm being honest, Jay. Do you know what I mean? We'll look at the lineup in a minute, and he got it spot on tactically. Got it spot on, mate.
Good, mate. Well, mate, we spoke about this before. He's been with the big boys, mate. Obviously, when they appointed him, it was a bit of a shock because we didn't know much about him. But, mate, he knows what he's doing, mate. He really does. He's been with the big boys. And the way that the lads play, and the way that they play for him, mate, it's something else. The lads want to play for him.
Yeah.
And you can tell, mate. And I think that game last night was the game because, we've all been saying it, it's going to click soon. It's going to click. I think that was the game where it's clicked now.
Yeah, I think so, mate. I think, like you said, I think we was just waiting for it to click. And last night was just... It was a pleasure to watch. Do you know what I mean? It really was a pleasure to watch. The second half, some of the passing, some of the movement, we just completely outplayed them. Mate. James saying here, amazing performance. I mean, for the people that wasn't at the game, how did it look on TV? You know, did we look as dominant as it looks in the ground? Because I've just watched the highlights from Sky, and that Don Goodman was doing the commentary, and I know we don't like Blues. Even some of the things he was saying last night, it was a bit anti-Blues, but yeah, man, absolutely buzzing, mate. Absolutely buzzing.
Yes,
Paul MC is saying he's still buzzing. Can't remember a Blues side that have dominated possession like this one, and there's so much more to come.
hang on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right, Blue Shadow. Nice to see you last night, and your daughter. Really nice to bump
Yeah, it
into.
was.
Did you see her as well, Jack?
Yeah, I saw her, mate. Yeah, I was giving her cuddles and stuff, and yeah, I think the only person I didn't see was you, mate. One of my best mates as well was you, mate.
I was yeah, well, I was. So I didn't sit in the till, and in the end, I sat in the bottom of block 39, where I tend to usually sit now, with a couple of my pals, and really enjoyed it. So Blue Shadow saying, "Hi, Jay and Nick, fantastic win, and love meeting both of you. Made my night, especially with the win in the bag. Love you both more. Thank you."
Oh,
Blue Shadow. We'll have a look at the lineup and a few stats in a bit, guys. We'll just go through a few comments. Yeah, I can't stop watching the highlights and stuff. Can you, Jack?
No, mate. I've watched it about 100 times this morning, mate. Just on repeat.
Yeah.
Repeat. I'm like, go on, boys.
Yeah, some of the things on Twitter as well. I don't know if you've seen that one. There's some guy at Moore Street Station filming it. I don't know if you've seen it, Jay. It's on Twitter. He's at Moore Street Station, and you can hear the Blues fans from Moore Street Station.
Well, I was there at Moore Street, but I think it must have been before that because we got there quite early. We did. But it was nice.
This was as the game was going on, brother.
How was he?
Yeah. I'll show it you. I'll show it you in a bit.
Because me and Jem not really get time to go out, like, you know, on a date night. You know, because we've got the kids and stuff. But it was just nice to spend some time with Jem. Obviously, like, you know, spending time with my dad and stuff as well. Because I see him at the Blues, obviously. It was just nice to just go out, let your hair down. You know, get the beers flowing. I'm like really like emotional on the beers. I was kissing everybody, I think, last night. I love it, like, but you know, it was just a nice night, mate. You know, like you say, the weather was nice. It was a brilliant day. It was like Mr. Blue Sky, weren't it, mate? It was superb, mate. Did you see the clip as well? And they're playing Mr. Blue Sky, and the sun's beaming over all the Blues fans on the Cop car park. Superb, mate.
Yeah, I've seen some beautiful images. There's one someone took of, I think they must be in the Girl Mary Cup at, and it's a picture of the Tilton, and then you've got the full moon, because it was a full moon as well last night, like a red moon just above the Tilton. It's a lovely image. Emu Game said, well, that went well last night. Fantastic effort from the fans, team, and management. Key right on, gents. Yeah, I think everyone played a part in that last night. And it does. It seems like not only does it seem like a turning point in our season in terms of like you said, Jay, of us clicking, but as a club as well. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's talking more about this game and Blues than Villa are in Europe.
The revenue that this game's created, mate, I really want to have a look at the figures. Like, we'll have to try and find this out, Nick. Have a look at the figures and see how much this. Because I mean, mate, I was watching this in America. I mean, because WREXHAM have done their like program, you know, on Disney, We Are WREXHAM and stuff, you know, which generated a lot of revenue and attention. And you're having like Americans who are becoming like WREXHAM fans, mate, and it was massive in America. You know, I mean, it's what 3, 4, no, probably more than that. 10 times the size of the UK at least. You know, amount of people that are paying to watch this, mate, it's unreal, mate.
Yeah, the coverage and the
unreal.
Yeah, it's massive, and I like the way they done the announcement for Delta Airlines as well.
Yeah.
On the morning, which is a massive investment for us. They're the biggest airline thingy on the planet. You know, they're worth billions and billions of pounds, and this is what they've always kept on about is getting investors. And like I don't claim to be any, you know, I don't know nothing about financial stuff in terms of how clubs get revenue and that, but I understand from reading bits and bobs that it's a massive deal. Even Premier League teams would be jealous of this deal we've got.
Yeah.
So yeah.
A lot of eyes on Blues, mate, at the minute, and you know what? I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah, proper. James is saying, yeah, St Andrews is back. I'm from Bournemouth, going to come back with my wife. It's electric. It's like yeah. And one thing I want to say about St Andrews, it was like the St Andrews of old last night. It was intimidating. It was loud. Do you know, like, I think we done a stream. Last week, and I actually said it's not the St Andrews of old, but last night was. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was on it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and I don't know if it's so much Wrexham crumbled or we was a good team, but definitely the atmosphere helped us.
Oh, I think it was a mixture of both, mate. But I think the thing is they couldn't cope with our style of play. I mean, they had the first 5 minutes and that. Maybe a bit in the first half, but after that, mate, it was all Blues. Even when we had 10 men, we were still dominating the game.
Yeah, 100%. We'll have a. Yeah, you're right, Lee Harvey. Yeah, it was unreal on Sky. Lee Harvey was saying. Big difference compared to the last few years. Very dominating, playing with confidence. Love it. Yeah, man. Right, so let's just start that and we'll quickly have a look at the lineup and stuff, Joe.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, so he stuck with Peacock Farrell. I thought he had a decent game. You, Jay, what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. I mean, that goal, mate, that they scored, he couldn't do nothing about that, could he, really? He went all in between Blues plays and bounced ricocheted here and everywhere. It was just... he saved something at first, didn't he? But
yeah.
just one of them, mate. But yeah, I was impressed with him, to be honest. I was impressed with all of them again, Nick.
Yeah, I was.
All of them.
But back
Cochrane's ball, mate. Oh, did you see his cross he put into the box for Stano? Mate, what a ball, mate. Reminded me of the way it was crossed, and that was when we played Albion. When John Eustace was there last season, and he was drama, weren't he? Put that ball into the box, and Dion.
Yeah.
What a ball that was by Cochrane, mate.
Yeah, it was a beautiful ball.
It was a beautiful ball.
He's turned out to be a right good signing.
Man.
So the big one for me was bringing in Tyler Gardner-Hickman. So I thought I'd see Samsted in this right back. I thought he played well, Tyler Gardner-Hickman. I think it was definitely a shock to see him in. I'm sure everyone was a little bit surprised at that, but I think he held his own. Didn't do anything wrong. So that's a back four. And then another big change, which I was surprised at, but what a player, this Iwata. Iwata and Pike in this double pivot in the sixes. How impressed was you with these two, Joe?
Mate, they're solid, weren't they? Iwata, mate, something else.
Yeah.
His goal as well.
Yeah, Pike. And like I say, like a massive thingy from Chris Davies to drop Leonard. Do you know what I mean? And go with Iwata. And it proved, like I say, hats off to Chris Davies last night. He got it spot on, man.
And that's now like disrespect to Leonard, is it? Like that? That's just
no.
I mean, he's another player that we can easily incorporate. If one of them is injured, and this is one of the good things about this season, mate. The players we've signed, and we're just in a really good position, mate. I mean, we've got like two pretty much starting 11s, really. It's superb, mate. The players we got. I think it worked with Alfie May as well and Stano, mate. It was brilliant again, weren't he?
Yeah, it was. It was really good to see. I was so chuffed that Stano got off the mark. Getting a couple of goals.
Yeah,
and I think like this Alfie May Stansfield thing, he's only going to get better. Do you know what I mean? We're going to start seeing Alfie May getting goals as well as Stansfield. So May played just behind Stansfield, and what he done was put Williamson out on the right, but Williamson was very narrow. Do you know what I mean? When he was attacking, he was very narrow, so he worked really well. Hansen kept the width on the left, and we just knocked the ball around brilliantly.
He had a good game as well, mate, Hansen. Because when we were talking earlier on in the season, that mate, I think he was a lot more confident this game, mate. he's taking on players, mate. Like, just really nice to watch. He was sharp and just
Yeah,
on it,
yeah,
weren't
yeah. I think he definitely offers something different. I kind of expected him to be a player like Dembele, you know, running at players, but he
he? Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of just keeps the possession ticking. He
Mm-hmm.
keeps us ticking over, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
He teases the opposition a little bit as well, doesn't he?
He does, mate. Yeah, he does. So 68% possession for us, 32 for Wrexham. I'm going to be honest. I thought it seemed like we had more possession than that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
again,
would have thought so as well.
we outperformed our expected goals. 1.50 expected goals. We outperformed that. We had 8 shots. They had 5. We had 6 on target. We created 3 big chances. You know, Jay, you mentioned about the Stansfield second goal and the cross from Cochrane. What a piece.
Good, beautiful ball, mate.
Yeah, great bit of football. Completing nearly 600 passes to Wrexham's 241.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is quite good as well, Jay. This is the passes here. So we just touched on Cochrane. Cochrane had the most touches in the game. So he had 124 touches, creating 88 successful passes, and I think he was really influential for what we done last night and in our win. And Christopher Bielik as well. I thought Bielik played really well and was kind of. But you know what, like just quickly on the red card, it was just nice to see a team what are just backing each other up. Do you know what I mean, Jay?
Yeah. It was a standing off though. That
Yeah.
one, but I missed the first tackle though for him to get a yellow card. What was that about? Was that to do with the fighting or something?
That was to do with the scuffle, I believe.
Yeah, because same again. I missed that as well because I went to the toilet. Like I come back down and then all of a sudden I looked up and there was just a big crowd of like players. I was like, go on, get stuck in.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know what it was about. I don't know what happened. So you'll have to tell me, Nick, if you saw it because I never knew what happened.
Yeah, well, I didn't really see what happened. I just seen I've seen a tackle going, and then I just seen, I don't know, it's about 8 or 9 players, 4 or 5 from each side, just running into each other, and that's the Blues of old, man. Do you know what I mean? And really getting stuck in there. I think that's where he picked his first yellow up. I think it was on James McLean. I think James McLean was involved with it, and then not long after.
I can see why Big Town don't like him.
Yeah, but no, yeah, well,
I weren't a
he's
fan
not
of him,
liked.
mate, after last night either. Like, oh man, couldn't
He's
stand
not
him.
liked in football anyway, James McLean, because of his IRA connections, but IRA view, should I say, not connections. So and then Bielik was still fuming and made a bit of a clumsy tackle on James McLean and got a second yellow, which means he misses Rotherham. So it's only a 1 match suspension.
Yeah.
There was something I just wanted to quickly show you
Right,
before we go back to the comments. So I wanted to show you guys this. The players' average positions. Okay, so if we go from we'll go from the front. So there's Stansfield, 28. So if you notice, Stansfield was kind of, if he was running anywhere, he was running onto the right-hand side, but Stansfield was pretty much all over the gaff. And as you can see, Alfie May's heat map was more to the left.
Yeah. He was everywhere though, weren't he? Look.
Yeah, he was everywhere. I thought he had a really good game, Alfie May, and he almost set up the 4th for Stansfield when he was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He kind of blocked. They was trying to play out. There was Wrexham and Stanfield pressed, not Stansfield, May pressed them. It took a deflection and Stansfield nearly got a 4th. There's a couple of other things I just want to quickly show. There, this is Williamson's heat map. So he was mainly down the right. I just thought
on the ball again, weren't he, mate?
Yeah, I thought Williamson had a great game. I thought they all had a great game, Brian.
Yeah,
I really did.
All of them. But mate, like Bluenoses that are watching as well, how much of a difference is this from last season with the right manager for a start? But look at the players when we're losing the ball, we're on it, and that's all we want to see. Like, you know what I mean, Nick? And like when they lose the ball, mate, they're on it. I mean, you've just seen the heat map with Alfie, mate. Like, he's not up front, and he's all over the place. He's in our own half by the box and trying to get the ball back. This is what we want to see, and it's just really nice to watch, mate. And the way they're passing and moving, mate, and it's just unreal what's happening at Blues at the minute. Oh, mate, I've just got goosebumps thinking about it, mate. In the spine chills, mate, from last night. Like, I'm just still thinking about it, mate. It's just absolutely superb.
Yeah, it was a wonderful night, man. I'm going to Rotherham as well, I am, Joe. I'm going Rotherham Saturday. So really looking forward to that. I think obviously Ben Davies comes in for Bielik, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 75. I mean, yeah. 60, 70,000 all-seater stadium incoming. Yeah, I think everyone's tired, really tired today. Do you know what I mean? Because it was a late one anyway. Obviously, Monday night, people have got work. And then, there was a lot of people stayed out. Like, it was in pubs in and around the ground in Digbeth and that. And then getting home, it was just like, I don't know about you, Jade. I was still like on a hyper one. Do you know what I mean?
Jem was at the train station, like, waiting for the train and that. And Jem was like, I couldn't keep still. I couldn't, like, when you wait for the train and sit down, mate, I was walking around, I was looking at things, mate. I just couldn't believe, like, how we played and stuff. I was just trying to watch highlights and read stuff on social media, mate. It was just unreal, mate. What a night.
What a great night. Brandon saying about Tomoka's goal, man. What a finish. Unreal finish, mate. He's not known for his finishing, but took that goal really well. Even Stansfield's second, the header was guided that. We've talked about the assist from Cochrane, but the Stansfield header took it so well, didn't it? Yeah. Pure the cross, pure naughty finish was even better. Yeah, 100%. Hawkeye saying. Sorry,
did you see me at the game, Nick?
Pardon?
Did you see me at the game?
Yeah. I seen you. I'll tell you when I seen you. I think it might have been the second goal. I think it was when Stansfield scored his second. And I seen you take your top off and you're swinging it around like that. Because you wasn't that far away from me. I could see you. I think that's when I noticed you actually.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
you should have been there, mate.
Yeah, big Tone, man. I bet Big Tone's loving it. Where are you, Big Tone? You on the stream, brother?
Oh, mate, he plays for the Wrexham fans golfing. I want to know what's happening.
Yeah, Hawkeye's saying Big Tone must be winding up those Welsh to the golf course. I bet he can't get them out the bunkers. Yeah, man. Oh, mate, I can't. Oh, Tone's all right. I haven't seen Tone actually for. He wasn't on my last stream. I hope he's all right. Thanks for the donation, Blue Shadow.
Oh, thanks, Blue Shadow.
Yeah, on behalf of me and Mini Me, she said, "Say you both made her smile. Oh, it's lovely. Really good to see you both, man." What a player. Him and Pike undroppable. Yeah, I think they start against Rotherham, Matthew. I really do. Look, you can't. I thought it was a bit harsh on Mark Leonard, but I've got that much trust in him that I wasn't even bothered. Even the Tyler Gardner-Hickman one. Do you know what I mean?
What I like about them two is the partnership as well, Nick. You know what I mean? Like, they've got like a real good partnership, haven't they? It's solid.
Yeah, man. I think that's going to be. I think that's just only going to get better. 3-1. Lee Burt predicted 4-1.
He loves his 4-1, doesn't he, Lee?
He loves his 4-1s. Christopher saying Birmingham City are creating the best underage teams. They will be, they're playing live. The 2-1 up, the under-21s now. Underage team, they will be your first team soon. Yeah. You go on about our academy a lot, don't you, Jay? And
yeah.
one of the best, isn't it? Lee Harvey saying, so funny when the Wrexham players walking on the sidelines and all us Blues fans giving him
one of
shit.
them. I was one of them.
Yeah, man, this is what I'm
What's
saying
that
about.
about? Walking down the sideline and he was like just eyeballing the Blues fans. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah, he's an arsehole, mate. He's 80. He's, like I said earlier, he's 80 in football. And I really like it, the way we're making it hostile again. I'm glad
Yeah.
that happened. Do you know what I mean? This is how we. My pal was even saying it. He was a Villa fan this morning. You know, I was telling you about this morning, Jack, to drop him somewhere. He said about staying at St Andrews, but he said because of that ground so hostile when it's full like that and bouncing, and some teams just crumble under that atmosphere. So yeah, definitely Lee Harvey, man. It was. I'm glad. I'm glad he done that, James McLean.
Yeah. And
Mr.
he made himself look like a prat, to be honest, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then
To be fair, he caught that point, didn't he? Someone threw a point at him, and he caught it, man. Funny.
Who caught a point?
James McLean. Someone threw one of them past beakers things at him. Yeah, he caught it. He caught it and went to go and have a drink like that, then threw it on the floor. He's a right wind-up merchant. Beckham would appreciate Cochrane's delivery. Absolute class.
Yeah, I like that comment. Yeah,
you're right, Dini. Yes, lads, up the fucking Blues. Showed them what we're about. Still more to come from this team. Just gonna get better. Yeah, 100%, mate.
I'm on cloud nine, mate. I got the shakes and everything. I have Nick today. Honestly, mate, unreal, mate.
Yeah, well, no, it's like a new era. Well, potentially I would have as well. Anton maybe will be in the future. I still think he's trying to find out the best way to play him because, like I've always mentioned, the front four are that fluid anyway. That sometimes you'll see, mate, as spearheads in that front four. Sometimes you'll see him sitting deeper. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't get too. I know for me personally, I'm not getting too caught up in who's playing the number 9, who's spearheading the front four, and who's sitting behind them because they're that fluid that it doesn't really matter. And the more games we play with them two in the team, the better it will become.
Yeah.
Blue Shadow saying, what's everyone's thoughts on the penalty? Should have been given, but how did it look on TV? The penalty. Oh,
yeah, one of them went down, but I was too far back and too drunk to even see how it was a penalty. I just heard the fans say penalty, and I just joined in a penalty.
Yeah.
So I can't answer that one. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I had the crowd roar, sort of the Tilton Road. Yeah, when you kind of join in with it, don't you? So I don't know. Is the answer? Yeah, that was good at the end, weren't it? When we were singing this, Joe, we're going to win the league.
Yeah.
Trump, Beckham, and multinational companies will invest in Birmingham soon. We hope so, Chris. What's his Christum defender? Clara had a good game as well. I really like Clara, right?
Yeah, me.
Christopher Clara. I think he's equally as good as he's getting even better as Bealey. Travelling with the ball.
Yeah. Mate, I've been saying that to you, Nick. Like the confidence in the players, mate, at the back four, mate, just dribbling with the ball. Unreal, mate. They couldn't even do that last season, could they?
Nah.
Unreal, son.
Unreal, mate. The depth of our squad is what gives us so much belief. No club in the league can compete. Yeah, man. Like I say, last season, if Bielik would have been suspended, we'd have been like, I don't know, we would have gone in. But now we've got Ben Davies, and I think it gives Ben Davies a chance to get some game time as well. Do you know what I mean? It's not ideal. Trust me, it's not ideal. But this is why we've got 2 players for every position, innit, Joe?
Yeah. I mean, don't forget as well, we still got Big Dion as well. He's still a decent player, and I'm just hoping that because he's been out and that, like he's got like he's in a good way mentally, like compared to how he was last season. You know, with all the excitement and the hype and that now. Like if he does get picked at some point to step in, or if he starts, I don't know. You know, I just hope he's in a good frame of mind. Because when he's got his head in the right place, he's all right, isn't he?
Yeah.
But at the
Yeah,
minute, like personally, I wouldn't change the back four. Granted,
and
Bielik's going to be suspended, but like ideally, like if he wasn't suspended, like I wouldn't change it, like because at the minute, mate, it's working.
yeah. Obviously, yeah, I wouldn't change the back four. Ben Davies obviously comes in because of the suspension.
Yeah,
Yeah. And just quickly on Sanderson, like when he does get back and fit, everyone just needs to leave him alone, man, and stop like slagging him off on Twitter and that. It's no good, man. All that game,
no.
you know, outing players and stuff like that. It just doesn't help one little bit. Do you know what I mean? He's having to
Yeah,
block.
you can do that now, like with all the excitement and that, though. Like
Nah,
this is the time now to get behind him. Like, should be behind him anyway, but like this is the time now, mate. There's that much excitement and that. It's just, you know, the airline deal and you know what's going on, Nick. What's happening, mate?
it's crazy, mate. Honestly,
Unreal, mate.
it's crazy.
Unreal.
You're right, Bcfc Island. How are you, brother? Good afternoon. All great win last night. Great overall playing after 19 minutes was pretty impressive. Jay, my doorbell's just gone. I'm just going to grab that because it might be a parcel.
Yeah, man. Let me turn the
Right,
phone lines on.
Yeah.
All right. Turn the phone lines on, guys. You can get your calls in. Hey, I'm just waiting for the phone to turn on. It's still loading.
Okay, guys. Yeah, get your phone calls in, man. I'll have to leave in about half an hour, but
Yeah, I mate, you got to the school run.
yeah. Did you see Mullen try and bite your man? I think it was Bielik's leg. Thought about it, he did.
Hello.
Hello, Jay.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Hello.
Nick's all right.
All right, brother. I think I seen him last night.
Say it again. Sorry.
My name's Colin from Chelmsley Wood.
How you doing, Colin? You all
Hi,
right,
Colin.
mate?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. I didn't go to the game last night. Weren't very well.
Oh, mate. Sorry to hear that.
I've got a season ticket.
Yeah.
I've got a season ticket to my nephew's friend.
Yeah.
I watched it on telly. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
What was your thoughts, mate?
Just unbelievable. When we went 1-0 down, I thought, my nephew came on the ground and he said, "Oh, this is bloody madness, Cole."
Unreal, mate, isn't he?
When we equalised, I had a cup of tea in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I threw the cup of tea on the fucking floor.
Quality, mate. Quality.
And all of this is because of Tom Wagner putting all his money in.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic bloke. Not just because of his money, but because he's a fantastic bloke.
Just passionate in him, mate, as well. Like, he loves it. Like, I mean, obviously, like, being there, the atmosphere was unreal, mate. But, like, in terms of it being on the telly, what was you like watching it on the telly, Colin?
You could hear their fans quite a bit.
Yeah.
But the just electric. And when we scored, the camera went on to David Beckham. And David Beckham was flopping us.
Brilliant, isn't it, mate? Unreal.
Yeah.
But we was all singing, I can't remember like the exact time. I think it was like 84, 85 minutes maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who's watching and stuff, but we all turn round like the whole of the cop. And I'm pretty sure like all the other Bluenoses in all the other stands were looking over as well. And we was all singing, Tommy Wagner is a blue, is a blue. Mate, it's brilliant, mate.
I can hear that, yeah.
He loves it. He absolutely loves it.
Yeah. We've got a good, a tough game against Rotherham on Saturday.
Yeah.
They play the long ball, they do. And they rely on set pieces.
Yeah.
So,
It's similar to Wrexham.
Yeah, because we haven't got Breedley. So we're going to bring in Davies, I think. The Glasgow Rangers player.
Yeah.
So we've got to be on our ball on Saturday because we're really, really good at set pieces.
Are you feeling more confident about this one than the Wrexham game, or were you more nervous about this one than you was to the Wrexham game?
No, I think I'm confident we'll beat Rotherham. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be another tough game.
Yeah, definitely. Want to get your predictions in?
Pardon, Nick? Pardon, Jay?
Get your predictions in, mate, for the Rotherham game. What you reckon?
Well, score.
Yeah.
2-0 Blues.
2-0 Blues. I love it.
Yeah, we're going to win.
Quality, Colin.
So I'll let you go. I'm going to watch this show now. What's other people phoning in?
Thanks so much for watching and that, Colin, and supporting me and Nick, mate.
Thank you.
I'll be going down the next home game. Peter Royal.
Yeah.
It's just, I had a really bad headache. And I couldn't get rid of it, and I thought I had COVID.
Oh, mate.
I took some paracetamol and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, you couldn't do this. So I took us a couple more and it went. But I thought, I'm not going with all that noise.
Yeah. Well,
my ears as well.
Just get plenty of rest, mate. Get plenty of rest, plenty of hot drinks. And try and put your feet up and keep watching the highlights back, Colin.
Will do, mate.
Keep right on, mate, up the Blues.
Keep right on, mate.
Keep
Thank
right
you.
on, mate.
Right on, thank you.
Thank you, Colin.
Bye.
Thanks, Colin.
First time, Paul.
Yeah, nice one, Colin. Thanks for ringing in. Big dunks in the house, man. Big dunks back on the scene. PTSD dunk. So he's watching from the Philippines. It's 9:10 in the Philippines.
Is that the night or morning?
Night, I believe.
Hello.
Hello, it's Lee Burke here. You all right?
How you doing, Lee? You all right, mate?
That was a good win last night.
Yeah, it was, mate. Did you watch it?
I did watch it, yeah.
What did you think, mate?
I think it was good.
Yeah, the atmosphere as well.
I don't watch I don't watch them play though. I'm a member at West Bromwich Albion.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, you're an Albion fan.
I'm my second team's Blues.
Oh, quality, mate. Well, Blues and Albion are close, aren't they?
We've got Plymouth on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we've got a local derby as well. Villa Wolves as well.
Oh, nice.
Villa Wolves at Villa Park.
Get your predictions in for those games, Lee. What you reckon, son?
Another 3-1.
Another 3-1 Blues. What about Albion? Makes you an Albion fan. What you reckon?
No,
Albion and Plymouth.
I'll say 2-0 Albion.
Nice, mate. Nice.
And Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves.
Yeah, I like them to beat Villa.
Yeah.
I'll say
I dislike them both, but yeah, I'd rather them beat Villa.
2-0 Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any players that stuck up for you, that stuck out for you, watching the Blues game, mate?
Bielik was good.
Yeah. You think it was a sending off?
Got sent off, didn't he, Bielik?
Yeah. Did you see the first yellow card, Lee?
I did, yeah. Bad, wasn't it?
Yeah. And when he went in with that challenge, I think that was definitely that was a sending off. But in terms of the first one, I missed it. Like, I couldn't really judge that first yellow card. But yeah, it is what it is. He's got sent off and he's going to be suspended. So hopefully we can adapt.
Tell Nick I got that shirt.
Oh, nice one, Lee.
He said, mate.
Oh, he said cheers. He said cheers, Lee.
Yeah, nice one, Lee.
Nice one.
I'm glad you got it.
Says he's glad you got it.
That's good.
What about James McLean, Lee?
Oh, James McLean, not a nice man, is he?
Good lad, Lee. Good lad, Lee.
Not very nice. I've
Quality
seen him someone threw some at him and he took a drink out of it. He
That's
used to play
what.
for the Albion, he did. McLean did.
Did he?
We did, yeah.
The Albion as well, yeah. James McLean.
Yeah,
I remember that. When was that?
I feel like a few years ago now.
Ah, okay, right, yeah. What was he like at Albion?
Oh, he was all right.
Yeah. Was he like there or?
Yeah. I think fans never liked him.
Yeah.
All football fans didn't like him.
2-0 then, Lee. Get your goal scorers in, mate. Who you reckon's going to score?
So, Stansfield
Yeah.
and Alfie May.
Quality, mate.
All right, and I'll let you go then.
Cheers for ringing in again, Lee, mate.
Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Keep right on, mate.
Nice one, Lee.
Fair play, Lee.
Was that
Didn't he
Lee
get
Burke,
nice?
that was, yeah?
It's the longest phone call I've ever had with Lee.
Yeah, well done, Lee Burke. Just for people that don't know, Lee Burke's on the spectrum, so he's got a little bit of mental health, so it's massive for him to ring in like that, push through the anxiety.
Here she is, Blue Shadow.
Yes, boys. How you doing?
How you doing, Blue Shadow?
Okay, I'm fantastic, mate.
Yeah, what you reckon?
Okay. Love last night. I love meeting you. I come out of the shadows and I met the two lads that I wanted to meet.
Oh,
and you impressed my little girl, so thank you very much for that. She couldn't stop smiling.
Oh, bless her.
So
no
yeah.
problem.
But I just gotta say, you can shove your fucking Deadpool up your ass sideways.
He was doing that on the way out.
Yeah, bloody brilliant last night. Absolutely brilliant. First half, before we scored,
Yeah.
and was it Pate that had that shot on target? Not on target, off target, sorry. I think if that would have gone in, maybe by the end of the night we would have been 5 or 6 up.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. So we were kind of unlucky on that, but 3-1 win. Can't complain. I'm happy as Larry right now. Bouncing off the walls. I've had the music on all day, and I was like, yeah, get in there.
How did you feel when the first goal went in, Blue Shadow? Because I was a little bit like, oh no.
Well, literally, their first goal, I think I could see coming, to be honest with you. I was like, they're going to score, which I wasn't too bothered about. There was a few noses round by me that weren't happy that they'd got the goal, and I was like, they were bound to score, you know what I mean? That's Wrexham for you. But I was like, when Stano scored, I went absolutely nuts. I was like, I nearly fell over because I had my daughter's holding my arm and I've jumped up, I whacked her by accident with my elbow. I'm like, I'm really sorry.
Oh.
But she was like, it's okay, mummy. You know, one of them. Yeah, I think first half it was very hyped up.
Yeah.
And I think we were a bit nervous, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously, Stano equalising kind of settled the nerves. But second half, wow. After having that conversation with Nick at halftime, because I think I said to him, I said, we're a bit nervous and that. I said, but the second half, I can see 3 or 4 goals coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was right there, bang, bang, dead, and done with.
I think they dealt with it really well, though, because, there's a lot of pressure on Blues this season. Not only because we're a decent-sized club, obviously, we spent a lot of money. The media is all the hype and that, it's a lot of pressure on the players as well to perform and that, and the amount of hype that this game's got, the amount of revenue and coverage it's got as well. I think the lads dealt with it bang on, they're put it down on the pitch, and it absolutely showed, didn't it? It was just brilliant. Second half, like you say, was all over them.
You can tell how much each player wants to play for the shirt, whereas last season it was a bit iffy. And there was problems with it. But it's kind of like they've all gelling. They're all doing well. There might be a few errors where they put the ball out and it's one of them and you get the you know, the odd moaners go, oh, you know what I mean? I'm like, fucking hell, just give them a chance. It's coming. Can't you see it? Can't you feel it? Like, the passion last night, the excitement. Wow. Like, in my head, I know it sounds mad. In my head, I've got like football on the brain, and all I can think about is I want to go down the Blues tonight and watch them again.
Be honest, Blue Shadow. How many times have you watched the highlights?
Yeah, don't ask me. I've lost count. I've lost count. I've watched everything from highlights. I've watched the scuffle that took place. Because I think I can't think what Wrexham player went down, because one of our players went down and he landed on him and he bit him in the leg.
Bit him in the leg?
He bit on. I put a photo on the group. I'm sure I put it on the group page.
Bit his leg?
He went to.
And then obviously the took place. It just erupted.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Yeah. Madness. I was like, fucking hell. Like,
that's just dirty, that is.
But that one we don't like. What a fucking wanker he was. Pardon my language.
I know. Did you see the way he was walking and just looking at the Blues fans down the sideline? Like, bloody hell, man.
Yeah. There was one and he was like, if I come and get you, you're going to be fucking dead. And I was like, if you get that far, you know what I mean? Because the amount of security that was all over the show.
He said that?
Yeah, no, there was lads in front of me, a few lads, and there was like, oh, I'm going to fucking jump on the pitch or have you. You know what I mean? One of them. Yeah. And then, like someone was like, mate, you wouldn't get that far with all this security round. So, I don't know. But I'm proud of our boys. Really am. I'm so happy. I mean, like, they're top, we're second. But you know what? In hindsight, we're going up, mate. We're going to be first position. Yeah. That's it.
I think, like, with all the hype and that, you know, Wrexham ain't now push over a lot. Still think they're going to get promoted.
Yeah, they'll probably come second if it be Blues, then Wrexham, and then probably Bolton or someone like that.
What I'm saying is, you know, I think, like, not like in an arrogant way, but I think that was the biggest game for us, like, in terms of the hype and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Now we've dealt with that. Like, I mean, I know we got a couple of teams to look out for that are going to be challenging that spot as well. Stockport are like a quiet team that are they're up there, aren't they? Rotherham and Huddersfield as well. You know, they're two teams to look out for as well.
Yeah, I got talking to someone last night, and they turned around and they said, like this Huddersfield game, it's going to do us. And I was like, you got to have that faith, though. You know, like, you might have nerves. I ain't got nerves right now. Like, I'm just, like, excited for the fact that we're gelling. You know what I mean? And obviously there's a lot of Bluenoses. Fair play to them, and they'll say, like, I'm nervous about the game. And I'm like, I'm not. Like, I've just got this, I can't explain it, man, this energy, and it's just like,
unreal.
Fuck everyone else kind of thing. So, yeah.
Love it, Blue Shadow. Love it.
Yeah, I love you more.
Love you more. It was nice to see you, though, as well, yesterday. Finally.
Yeah, finally. Yeah. I got to meet you. I walked and I could see you coming, and I was like, do I say hello to him? And I can't just not say hello.
Yeah,
so.
No, you should have done.
Yeah. And then, like I say, at half time, I just got an inkling, and I thought, half time, I'll go up and see if I can spot Nick.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was like, oh, is that him? And I was like, I don't know now. And then after I sort of turned to the side, my daughter turned around and went, Mummy, look, there's Nick. Let's go chat to him. I was like, you're right, Nick. So, it's all good, mate. Like, I loved it. But I don't know if you noticed, actually, after the game, walking down, if you got caught swearing or anything like that, they wanted to arrest you, the coppers, because they didn't like you swearing at the Wrexham fans that were by the gate.
Really?
And it was like, they were pulling people and going, if you carry on, we're going to arrest you. I was like, what's the hell, you know? Exactly, that's what I was thinking. I'm there, and I'm like, they kept pulling people. And then obviously the ones that were like carrying on, singing, having a bit of banter,
mean, anything
they were
physical,
going
then fair
literally.
enough, but just for singing and not, a couple of words.
Yeah, no, they were going literally
Jesus.
walking through the crowds of Blue fans, grabbing them and pulling them to one side and having a word with them. And I was like, what's that all about? And yeah, they were saying, like, you can't be doing that, like, because obviously we're going to have a problem. But they're stuck behind the gate, apart from, the ones that were crossing over to get to the coaches on the other side, like, so, yeah, definitely.
Quality game, innit?
Thanks for buying my little one a drink and myself as well. Thank you very much.
No problem. Anytime. Love seeing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Jem sends a love as well.
Yeah, Jem's lovely. Like, your dad's lovely. I spoke to your dad for a bit. Lovely gentleman, and your stepmom. But yeah, you can tell how much you love your family, and your wife's like she's up there, man. You know what I mean? She's a godsend to you, and that's something like you've got for the rest of your life. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So bless you and your family, and obviously bless Nick as well. Like, he loves the area.
Oh, thank you. We love you more.
Lovely.
Keep right on, Blue Shadow.
Yeah. Keep right on, and for the Rotherham game, I'm going to go 3-0.
Quality. Any particular goal scorers?
You know what? I do like, obviously, I think Stano is bound to get one.
Stano.
I would like to say Hake. I'd love to see him get on the score sheet because he's been like unlucky. And maybe May, but if not, maybe like Yoko or someone like that.
Yeah.
But definitely, yeah. But keep right on.
Keep right on.
The fucking Blues, and you can stick Deadpool up your ass.
Oh, you missed one thing as well. She's on the Villa.
What's that? Oh yeah, she's on the fucking pissy Villa, mate.
Love it, Blue Shadow.
All right, I'm going to go anyway and catch up with both of you soon. Bless both of you. That's it. Had to come out. I got to stutter then.
Thanks, Blue Shadow.
All right, keep right on. Keep right on to all noses and catch you soon.
See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Blue Shadow.
Yeah, man. Nice one, Blue Shadow. Really nice to see you, man. And your daughter.
Hello.
Yes, Jay. Yes, Nick. It's Mike from Stourbridge.
How you doing, Mike? You right, mate?
Oh, good, mate. Yeah. What a game that was.
Oh, mate. How did you think?
Well, it's just night and day, haven't it? Like, how far we've come in such a small amount of time.
Yeah. Massive, mate. Because I saw you at the train station, didn't I, at the end?
Yeah, right at the end.
Mate, honestly, I'm so sorry, mate. I just like my phone's going wild, like trying to find my dad and stuff, and there's times where like I lost Jem a few times, but yeah, I'm just really glad I got to see you at some point on the night. I know it was right at the end, but at least I got to give you and your lovely partner a cuddle, Paula.
You gave me more than a cuddle. You kissed me.
That's it, mate. It's the beers, mate.
It just feels like we got a comeback.
Yeah, mate, it's brilliant, weren't he? I saw I saw all your stuff you put on Facebook as well, all your videos, and that was really good. What you put on?
Yeah, I tried to give I suppose behind the scenes, so the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's all to me. Obviously, it's all about branding. Obviously, the people there as well. They're the world's best, and it's fantastic that all their eyes are on us, and on the big occasion we stepped up.
Yeah.
And you can see all the pundits. You can see Jim White and Simon talking about it this morning. They refer it to. It's like watching a Premiership match. I'd go even farther to say with a better atmosphere.
Yeah. How did you feel about them scoring the first goal? Like at first, experiencing it. Like, what was your initial thought of is it going to be a really hard game, or did you think Blues would turn it round?
Do you know what? This year's different.
Yeah.
And I say that because every time we go 1-0 down, who's allowed us to sing after we concede? We are. Keep right on. And we've got that genuine belief that it doesn't matter if we go 1-0 down, we're going to turn this around and we're going to put on a show and it's going to be effing great.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. Like last year, like if we conceded, you'd have like you'd have a keep right on, but not as passionate. Not, I personally didn't believe that we're going to come back into the game. But this year, like if you look at the Wigan, if you look at Reading, there's that genuine belief, and even obviously against Wrexham, that there's that genuine belief that we were going to turn this around.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of time, before we start like really playing like the Rolls Royce of League One, which I think we got glimpses of that. I mean, the second goal, quality.
Yeah.
I was looking out for Beckham. I got Brady because Paula, bless her, like she loves David Beckham, poster boy and all that. And I was trying to get some photos, and so I actually saw it from like the terraces, but I saw it just fantastic, and obviously the third went in. It was just party time, and
I can imagine you might just losing your shit, just hugging Paula and just hugging Bluenoses around. You're like, mate, it was just phenomenal, weren't it, mate? I mean, we was hugging people that we never even spoke to, mate. Honestly, it was absolutely mad scenes. It was just unreal, and the atmosphere, like with the Blues fans, mate, it was just unreal, weren't it? Like, there's no words.
That's why we're different. That's exactly why we're different. So when we go to Wembley, when we go to Bruges, like your strangers next to you, left and right, they're your family, and like we're all in it together.
It's true, mate.
I've experienced it many times, but like at St Andrews, like this season especially, it's been more like often this is happening. It's more prevalent, and obviously, what I see is there's a lot of envious clubs watching Birmingham, and they're saying like, number one, fantastic atmosphere, great play, and the only way is up for Blues.
Yeah, definitely. That reminds me of that season, so I got a few Blues DVDs. When we had like Robbie Savage and Forsell and that, like when I think it was early 2000s, and I got a DVD, and that says the only way's up. Remember that?
I don't remember the DVD. I remember.
It was that one particular season where he was like fourth in the Premier League for like a good few weeks, like. And we had Forsell and Gary David Dunn, Robbie Savage.
Yeah, it's like, is it the first Premiership?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was.
I think I mean, obviously back then in the Premiership days, we was getting sellouts, and it was a real good time to be a Blue Nose, and it's finally coming to fruition again that we're going to be the big fish, but we've just got to keep believing, keep plucking away. And I'll tell you what it's kind of annoying for me, but as Birmingham, we can't win. And I'll tell you why, because if we don't win, we're going to get crucified.
Yeah.
But if we do win, we're always going to get you bought the league. What else are you expecting?
Yeah.
But all we can do is
just FEA.
Build the momentum. Yeah, FEA.
All we got to do is just FEA, mate. As Tom Wagner says, it's all FEA. And keep right on. Yeah. But I'll have to try and see you soon, though, because we're trying to arrange something, aren't we, to meet up on that. But yeah, we'll definitely sort something out soon, I promise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm just really glad I got to see you, mate, yesterday after the game.
Yeah.
I'll give you my score prediction for Rotherham.
Yeah, go on, mate.
I do think like Rotherham's a bit of a bogey team for Blues. We don't score against them today. Last season it was 2-0-0s.
Yeah, but you've answered your own question now. You said it's a different era this time.
It is different, and that's why we're going to be positive. So
yeah, come on, mate.
I've heard someone go with a 2-0, and that was what was my initial one, but I'll go one better and go 3-0.
Nice. Nice, I like it. Any particular goal scorers?
I love Stano. I really do. I've got the number on the back, number 28. And the thing with Stano is he's now playing with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
He looks so happy at St Andrews.
Yeah, he does.
He just looks part of the family.
Yeah, he does. He loves it, mate.
And I'm so happy. He's with us now, and he's banging in goals. He's got his first and second now. And obviously, I'm going to back him. I'll go for one for Stano. Like to, Alfie May. I mean, obviously he didn't get the goal, but he did a good shift. He really put in a good shift. So I think all around the place we're just pretty solid everywhere now.
Yeah. But But I'm just glad as well, like with Stansfield, like because last season it was a really weird season, weren't it? Like, and I'm glad now that Stansfield's seeing what Blues is like now, because this is Blues, in it, like with the atmosphere and stuff and that. Like, there's a lot of mixed views last season, whereas it seems like this season it's just unreal, mate. And I'm just glad that we got him and he's experiencing it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you watch his interview afterwards?
No, I ain't watched that yet, but I keep watching the highlights. So yeah, I have got like a bit of a watch list to catch up on some stuff.
He had a bit of a FEA moment, saying like to the rest of the world who thinks this is a step down, going from the Premiership.
Yeah,
He says, "Well, I know what I believe in, and Birmingham." I think he was saying like it's like it's for him. It's like the best place he can be. He loves the club, and obviously just so refreshing to get someone of that caliber. From Premiership down to League One. But he can see the project, and everyone else, let's be honest, they're not League One players, are they?
No, mate, I mean, all of them, mate. All these players have dropped down to come to Blues, mate. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, mate. And, there's so many other things as well that we spoke about earlier on in the video, mate. There's that much stuff. Just don't feel real, mate. Like, I'm pinching myself, and the more and more I think about it, the more and more, like, emotionally, like, excited I'm getting about it. It's just madness.
And I think obviously with Blues, it's a club that once it's in your veins,
it
just doesn't leave you.
No.
And obviously, like you've been saying that you've been watching the highlights 100 times, watching the goals, and I'm the same. And what it is, you're just trying to keep feeding that dopamine back into you because it's so good. You're just reliving it.
Yeah. We do, mate, but we love it, don't we?
Yeah. It's once a Blue, always a Blue.
Too right, mate. Too right. Yeah, we'll have to sort something out, mate. I think I've got a few night shift covers to do this week, so it's going to be a bit tight this week. But definitely, we'll do something next week, mate.
Yeah,
if you're up for it.
I'm driving down to the beach now.
Oh, nice, mate. Enjoy.
Quality,
mate.
Get the last week of the sun and. Tomorrow in our time. Obviously, we got Robin away, and I'm not going to get a ticket for that. So I'm back at our next home game. So I'm actually bringing my daughter to that one as well.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'll have to buy a ticket because it'll probably sell out again the way we play.
No. Keep those memories going now, mate. Be special with your daughter as well.
Yeah, she sticks up. She's a proper little blue nose, and like her mom's side, they're Villa fans, and she gets a lot of ribbing from it. And she proper sticks up and says, and she writes on my whiteboard at home, like keep right on and with hot love arts and stuff. So you gotta grab them when they're young, and especially now we're going for a purple patch.
Yeah, that's it, mate. My little lad as well. Look, he's getting into it now. Look, my daughter as well. 8 and 6 little blue noses, mate. Brilliant.
That's it, the next generation.
Yeah, that's it, mate. I've got to pass it on. My dad's passed it on to me, and it's only my duty to pass it back on. So
that's it. All right then, guys. See you, Nick, as well.
See you later, brother.
Said see you later, brother.
Take care.
And you, mate. Keep right on and send my love to Paula as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do. No problem.
Keep right on, mate. Up the Blues.
Right on. Up the effing Blues.
An FBA.
An FBA. Too damn right.
Man.
Mate, see you later.
Ta-da. Bye-bye.
All right, mate. It's all right.
Nice one, brother. Yeah, thanks everyone what's phoned in. I'm gonna have to shoot off in a minute, Jay. Blues under 21s are winning 4-1 as well, so it's all good, man.
We'll do one more phone call, mate, because I've got to get the kids as well soon.
Brother.
Any school time, so we'll do one more call, son. Me and you'll have a quick chat, and then we'll. If anybody else wants to get the call in, get your call in.
I think Dunk's been trying to ring in.
Dunk has.
Big Dunk from the Philippines, man.
Anyone?
Someone mentioned about Clara as well.
I got one.
Clara, mate, unreal. What a player Clara is.
Oh, mate, yeah.
I've seen one of them.
FBI, mate.
Yeah,
Mate.
Nice that is.
Oh, I'm gone. There we go. Yeah. Well, lives in Canada, likes him.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of people with I think it was the same hoodie outside the ground.
The cap as
Yeah.
well. I was going to wear it yesterday, but I was going to wear them. But then I looked at my Blues top and I was like, yeah, Blues.
Yeah. So a chooser saying, let's have Big Tone on. Have you spoke to him, Jay?
Not today, mate.
Have you
I
spoke to
haven't
him
heard
yesterday?
nothing. No. Have you?
Give him a ring because
I can't on this phone.
have you got his personal number and that? Just no, I don't mean so much now. Like, just check he's all right because
Oh yeah, yeah.
streams on
Definitely, mate.
his streams.
Yeah, I'll phone him.
Yeah, Dunk's become a new member. Nice one, Dunk.
Oh, here's Duncan, mate. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, man. Same as anyone that wants to be a member on my channel as well. That you can do the same. It's only I think it's $2.99 a month. It just helps both channels out, man.
Yeah, I mean, you get like little perks and stuff as well. Like in the chat when you guys are talking amongst yourselves, you get like little emojis. Like I've made some Blues emojis, so you can use them in the chat to talk to each other. And also as well, like, me and Nick can do like member videos or like something like that. You know, like anything personalised for you, you can do things like that as well. So yeah, that's it just helps the channel out, doesn't it, Nick? It's
It does, yeah.
helps us out.
Yeah, man. Because it's not free. Like I was saying on my stream the other day, I had to pay £250 for mine, for another year for StreamYard. So every little bit helps anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, have you heard off Dino as well? Yeah, I haven't heard off Dino either, Blue Shadow. So I mean, it's a daytime stream, so maybe Tony's out playing golf or
I
something.
was just about to say that. He's probably in the golf course now, giving the Wrexham fans shit.
Oh, mate, he'll be loving it. He will. Honest to God.
Yeah, we'll turn the phones off, son, then, and then we'll have a quick chat and
all right, then, brother.
on some comments.
It may be this time to chat. Maybe the time to chat about time. Yeah. Well, he's probably, like I say, he's probably in the golf club. He's probably in the golf club, man, loving it. But yeah. So everyone's just absolutely buzzing. I think I don't know if it was you or the last caller mentioned it about that getting that dopamine hit. Because when you've like that last night was just so good that you just want to keep reliving it.
Yeah.
Hence why. Oh, let me show you this, Jay, before we finish. I don't know how good it's going to come through on the stream, but this was. Let me get it up. This was taken at Moore Street train station. So this is about half a mile away from the ground. Let me just get it up because some people might not have seen it. I know you haven't seen it, have you, Jay?
No, I haven't seen it, mate.
Right. So this is as the game's going on. Obviously, I don't know if someone's left the game early or they're just they've just heard the noise and started recording it. We turn the volume up. So this is on Moore Street platform.
Send me that on WhatsApp as well, Nick.
Well, yeah, it's on Blues' Twitter now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's on Blues' Twitter.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Quality, mate. Oh, man, I got goosebumps, mate. All them Bluenoses, I love it.
I don't know how good that came through, guys, on the stream, but and for people what probably don't know Birmingham or whatever, that's half a mile away from the ground. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Blues are back. Trust me.
Blues are back, mate.
Blues are back, man. Yeah, so it's been a pleasure, Jay, man. It's been a cheeky little afternoon stream, man.
Yeah. Sorry we couldn't do it on the night, guys, and do it longer, but I've got a few night covers now, so I'm going to be able to get round to doing them. So if you've missed it, just apologies.
Sorry, and I'll do a stream before the weekend anyway. What day are we on? We're on Tuesday. We're only on Tuesday night, aren't we?
Yeah,
so I'll probably either do one tomorrow night or Thursday night, guys, and that's on Chatting Blues. So if you're not subscribed to Chatting Blues, jump over, give me a subscribe. It will be a live one, and we'll have a look at. We'll talk a little bit about last night's game, and we'll look ahead to the Rotherham game because I'm going to that as well. Really looking forward to Rotherham. I've been there quite a few times. It's always a good away day. We get about 2,200 tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheeky afternoon one. Yeah, thanks, Susan.
Nick as well. Thanks for giving me your time as well, mate. Because sometimes these streams, they're just a drop of a hat. Like, it's like I message Nick when I've got a bit of free time, but I don't know what Nick's doing. It's like, oh, Nick, I message you down and I'm like, oh, do you fancy doing a stream? And he's like, sometimes we can't always do it, can we? But a lot of the time he does drop things to do things with me. So thanks for doing these, Nick. I look forward to you, mate.
Yeah. No. As long as I've got the time, I'll always jump on the stream. I love doing it with you, Jay, and I think everyone else enjoys it. It's a really positive thing we do, and we both enjoy doing it anyway. So it's all good, man.
Quality, mate.
Yeah. Listen, I'll speak to you soon, Jay. I hope everyone has a great week. Our week's been set up now. Nice Monday night win. Get into the week, and just look forward to the weekend, man.
Yeah, you heard it right, Bluenoses. Thanks for supporting me and Nick. Keep right on, and FEA.
Yeah. Keep right on. See you later, guys. Try.
See you later, guys.